Damn, y'all can hear me now? Shit, I was talking. My bad. I'm still new to this podcast thing. I'm still new to it, right? I'm still new to it. All right, it's live now. Y'all can hear me now? If y'all can hear me, press 1 in the chat. Boom, y'all can hear me now. All right, we lit. All right, so welcome to the second episode of God's Talk. You know what I'm saying? Drop some bombs, drop some horns. You know what I'm saying? It's the second episode. So, boom, this episode is called Do Black Women and Black Men Respect Each Other? I made a post earlier on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, SunGod Mizani, I made a post, and a guy who always, you know, with the videos, he always doing this in the videos. He had a picture with I want to say she was Latino, but I really don't know for sure because I wasn't there. She could have been white. She could have been Latino. Nonetheless, I posted the picture, and I said, do black women, let me go to my page and make sure I get exactly what I said for sure. I don't want to misquote myself. So I wrote, do you think black men date outside their race because black women don't respect black men? That was the question I wrote. And I had a bunch of comments. I'm talking about over like 400-500 comments of people giving their opinion on why black men date white women or why black women date white men. And I wanted to give my opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? It was just a question that I asked, but I wanted to give my opinion on this. And there's a stigma out there that, you know, whenever a black man becomes successful, he gonna get a white woman. I mean, you can look all throughout celebrities, athletes, rappers. There's a bunch of black men out there who eventually go get them a white woman. Do I feel like they need to go get them a white woman? No. There's too many sisters out here for them to go get them a white woman. But why do they go get them a white woman? I feel like they go get them a white woman because, you know, one, they were trained that way. They were trained the lighter the better. You know what I'm saying? Through slavery. They were trained, you know, you get you a white woman, you might be doing yourself some justice by effing by the slave master's daughter, you know what I'm saying? Or they just feel like the white woman is more submissive and she listens and she and she damn sure can't cook better than the black woman. That's the damn sure. She damn sure can't cook better than a black woman. But you know, I don't know what makes a black man go date a white woman. In my own opinion, I will never, not say never date a white woman, but it's, come on now. I never been with a white girl in my life ever. Don't get me wrong. I found some white women attractive. Like, damn, she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She got height, she tall, legs. What? She's still a woman at the end of the day. I love women, but in my mind and in my body and in my spirit, I know what line to cross and what line not to cross. And I say that because we have something called history. And throughout history, we see what happens to people who date outside their race. We seen slavery. Well, I wasn't there, but my grandparents, and they felt that. It's in our blood. We still see it to this day, how we go around, you know, white people, not to make this a race thing, but we go around them and they hold their pocketbooks, or they automatically label you as a criminal or a thug because you dressed a certain way because your skin is darker than theirs. So why would I ever put myself and my family in that position to where they got to feel uncomfortable because I like somebody? You know what I'm saying? But back to the first question. Do black women and black men respect each other? And I think to a certain extent, black women do not respect black men. And they do not respect black men because black men got his ass kicked all over the planet. Black men are not giving black women anything to respect. See, the black woman respect the white man because he really got them he got them. You know what I'm saying? He giving them welfare. He giving them food stamps. He giving them jobs in his offices. He's telling them, hey, listen, if you kick the man out the house, we give you a home. We'll give you Section 8. He's giving them shit that they can, black women, period, like security. And if you secure some shit for them, they're going to stick around. They're going to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the black women, not all black women, there's some strong sisters out there that don't give up. You know what I'm saying? And they will ride or die for their black men. But majority of the black women, I say a cool 65, 70% has taken the oath, whether verbally or just unconsciously, to the system and to the white man. And they don't know it, but it's a sense of survival. Black men don't have nothing for them to say, you know what? I'm standing behind my man 100% all the way. We don't have no land. We don't have no assets. We don't have no money, no schools. We don't have nothing but big ass chains in the new Jordans. We don't have nothing. So I respect you for what? What kind of respect you trying to get? And I understand that. But at the same time, Black men don't respect Black women now because of how disloyal they were, you know, how they were just so easily brought by the system. You know, the Black man was struggling. It was hard for a Black man to get a job. It was hard for a Black man to do anything. And our sisters, our Black, you know, women were supposed to hold us down through it all. After a while, they stopped holding us down and they went to the white man. You know, they went to Section 8, welfare, Social Security, not Social Security, food stamps. They went to all that stuff. And so now the Black man is looking at the Black woman like, don't even love yourself. You're going to dye your hair, bleach your hair. You're going to do all this stuff. And you want me to respect you and love you. You don't respect me. You respect who got the most money. I come to you. A Black man could come to a Black woman like, hey, beautiful sister, how you doing? Here goes some flowers, some roses. And she look at him like he a cornball. Or let him be a thug in the street. She probably want to give him some play because they respect. Women respect power and security. I don't think it got nothing to do with your color of your skin. They respect power and security. The same thing in the jungle. If you're in the jungle and it's a group of lions and it's a group of lioness, the lioness is looking at the strongest alpha male. They're looking at the strongest lion amongst all them lions, looking at the strongest lion because they want to make sure they can be protected. They want to make sure their cubs can be protected. So when Black women, in my eyes, when Black women see Black men, they don't feel they can be protected or provided for. We lost that. We dropped that bag as a Black man. We can't provide for our women. We don't have no land for them. We don't have jobs. We can't provide jobs for them. We can't provide certain things. And that's why I felt like they don't respect us. Somebody once told me, they said, nobody loves the man. Everybody loves the woman and the child, but they only love the man on conditions. And the conditions are, what can he do for you? What can he provide for you? If he can help you, if he can provide a service for you, then you're loved. If a man is rich, they love him. If a man got a bunch of assets, they love him. If a man got a bunch of followers, they love him. If a man don't have none of that, nobody's really caring about him. But a woman can be loved any given day, from her looks, from the way she walks, from the way she wear her hair, from whatever. They just love her. The children gonna get loved all the time because they're children. But the man doesn't really get valued that much unless he can provide for something. So that's my analogy. I feel like Black women and Black men don't respect each other because they lost their respect due to material things. We once was in a position when we both were struggling. We knew we needed each other. We knew we valued each other. We knew how much each other's life was worth. You had, like, you know, back in slavery days, the women used to stop feeding their children. I'm hearing these stories from real slaves. I'm talking about people who were slaves. Like, you can't forget, slavery wasn't that long ago. People think slavery was 400 years ago. Slavery just ended 80 years ago, 90 years ago. So you still got slaves that are still living to this day. Well, I won't call them slaves now, but you still got people who were slaves who are still living and can tell you stories about how they were treated. You know what I'm saying? And I remember this one brother was telling me, this older gentleman, he had to have been like 83. He was telling me how growing up, he used to see his mother and grandmother breastfeeding his grown ass brother who was like 14, 15 because they didn't have food. You know what I'm saying? That's who the Black woman is in her natural state. She's a mother. She's a protector. She's a provider. She's a healer. This new Black woman that's on the planet right now, this bad, I don't know who the hell she is, because she's just independent. She want to do her own thing. And she's a product of slavery. She's a product of reality shows. She's a product of what the white man wanted her to be. So the Black man does not respect that. And who the Black man is today, he's nothing like the man, the warrior, the alpha male that he used to be. He's nothing but a hoodlum, pants sagging, pants hanging. He gotta have 5 or 6 women, but can't really take care of 5 or 6 women. Hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with having 3, 4 wives, in my opinion. But if you can't take care of one woman, what makes you think you're gonna be able to take care of 3 or 4 of them? You're right. So, we program with this mentality through television, BET music videos, that the black man is a pimp. He's a gangster. He's everything but a father. He's everything but a real man, but an alpha male. He's an athlete. He's a gangster. He's a pimp. Ain't no black woman about to respect that. She can't fall in love. She can't count on that. What you gonna do? Hit her? What you gonna do? Curse her out? What you gonna do? Cheat on her? Because that's all that you're showing. So she doesn't respect that. She can't respect that, and it's vice versa. It goes both ways. Black men cannot respect a black woman who's so-called independent, but wants you to pay for everything. Who so-called loves herself, but don't want to look like herself. Okay, so now we get down to the nitty-gritty, where it's like, how do we fix this, or why do we just give up and run to another race? I don't give a damn how bad of a sister I meet, right? Black woman. And when I say black, I ain't just talking about black. I'm talking about black. Well, we can talk about black, but I'm talking about Hispanics, Dominicans, all that's black to me. I don't know y'all opinion on black, but my opinion on black is black men, black women, Haitian, Dominican, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, all them Spanish out, Mexican. Hey, y'all got some black in y'all. But anyway, I feel like black women and black men, you have to get down to it. When times get tough, do you run? When times get tough, do you leave? Obviously, if you're in a relationship with a black man and a black woman, and y'all in a relationship and a man is beating your ass and disrespecting you, that's not the relationship you need to be in. Don't stay in there. Hell no. I would definitely tell you to leave. But if y'all just struggling, it's a different type of struggle. You know what I'm saying? If he's disrespecting you and hurting you and putting his hands on you, you should leave that relationship. But if y'all just struggling financially is just material stuff. It's not real. So for you to leave and get up because money was funny, I feel like you never really loved me. You know what I'm saying? Because my money was funny. Or for you to leave and get up because my car wasn't a Mercedes Benz and I had a Honda, but this person had a Mercedes Benz. I feel like that was never really love. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how bad a situation get. If I'm dealing with a black female at that, I don't think I would ever jump ship and go to another race just because I feel like they would be more submissive. If anything, I'm going to try to help that black woman. If anything, I'm going to try to understand where her trauma come from, her childhood trauma. If anything, I'm going to try to really relate. I'm going to try to give it my all. Like, nah, baby girl, like, I really rock with you, but you bugging right now. How can we fix this? Like, you know what I'm saying? How can we fix this and really make this thing work? I'm not going to just, I'm old school, you know what I'm saying? I ain't old, but I'm old school. I got an old soul, and I've seen a lot of things growing up. And the way my mom's was treated and the way my grandmother was treated was not a pretty thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about coming from men, coming from women, coming from women of different races, how they just looked at my parents or looked at my grandparents and how they viewed them. And it's like, yo, damn, black people got it hard in America, period. Man or woman, we got it hard in America, period. You know what I'm saying? For me to go to my family reunion with a white woman on my arm would be totally disrespectful to my whole family. Not to say I don't care what anybody thinks. If I want a white girl, I'm gonna go get a white girl. But just because I know what my mother went through, and I know what my grandmother went through, and I know how uncomfortable that feeling would be for her. I know how uncomfortable that feeling would be for my family. And just because love is love, and no, I don't want to go through that. That's too much of it's too much of a. It's too much. That line is real thin. You feel me? And it's like, yo, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking anybody who has been in an interracial relationship. Do your thing. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Interracial. Yeah. I don't even know how to say that word because I never use it. Interracial relationships is just not for me. You know what I'm saying? But somebody got to do it. Somebody got to love. Now, one person commented on the post and they said, but does love have laws? How can you tell somebody don't love them because of the color of their skin? And this was my response. My response is everything has laws. Just because you're not paying attention to it or don't want to acknowledge the laws does not mean love does not have laws. And why I say that? Because you could be in a relationship with somebody beating you, hitting you. You love them. You love them with all your heart. Just because you love them, you got to stay in that relationship and allow that abuse to happen? No. At what point do you say, F love, I got to get out of here because this is dangerous? Let's go back to the story with Pocahontas. Everybody remember the story of Pocahontas, right? She loved the foreigner. Her family, her tribe was telling her, leave this man alone. This man is the devil. He's going to try to kill us. Pocahontas was trying to explain to her father and her family, like, oh no, I love him. He's such a good man. Mind you, he could have been handsome, how the cartoon or whatever. I heard it was actually really based off a real story, but I can't prove that. But could have been a handsome gentleman, white man, and her father, her tribe was telling her, leave this man alone. Just because you love something does not mean it's good for you. Right? I love to drink alcohol at a certain point in my time in my life. You know what I'm saying? I love getting wavy. I love getting sauced up because when I'm sauced up, I'm goofy and I'm having fun. But just because I love that, does it mean it's good for my liver and my body? No. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, there are laws to love because too much of anything is bad for you. So just because you love somebody or something does not mean it's okay. Right? Does not mean it's okay. Do I think we should have integrated? No, I do not. I don't think we should have integrated. I think that was the worst thing that ever happened to Black people. And that was one of the reasons why we don't respect each other to this day. Because once we integrated, remember that whole Martin Luther King thing? When I have a dream that one day we'll be walking, whatever he said. Whatever Martin Luther King said, because I didn't rock with Martin Luther King. I rock with Martin Luther King. I like that he was a strong Black man and he was trying to make a change, but I felt like that part in history was wrong. And it was funded by the Rothschild. It was funded by a bunch of white supremacist people who knew they wanted him to integrate us just to make situations worse for us. Before integration, we had our own stores, we had our own businesses. There wasn't no real crime rate between the Black community. We had Black Wall Street. We was doing exceptionally well coming straight out of slavery. Within like 5 to 10 years, we had the biggest economy in the world. We was making so much money, Black business, because we knew we could not go with the white people. We knew we could not go to their neighborhoods. We knew we couldn't go to their restaurants. We knew we couldn't go to their bathrooms, their water fountains. They didn't want us nowhere around them. Whites only this, white only that. We knew that, and we were okay with it, and we created our own. And once we created our own, we loved and respected each other, and we operated properly, right? Once we started integrating, this is when the challenges started coming. This is when my hair is better than yours. This is what's acceptable in society. You need to look like this. Your afro don't look good. Now all the problems started coming in. And as the problems started coming in, mind you, these wasn't our problems. These were problems that they were forcing on us. They figured out how to separate the Black man and the Black woman and mess up the household. Give the Black woman a little bit of treats. Give her a little bit of favoritism. Make it harder for the Black man. That's going to cause them to fight and argue in their household. The children will grow up without one parent. And now it's drama. So that's where I think that this disrespect and the hatred or the interracial dating came from. Because Nava was like, you know what? I need to go get me a white girl so I can feel accepted in society just a little bit. Or I need to go get me a white man so I can feel accepted in society just a little bit. Or maybe if I hang out with the white people and talk like them and dress like them and look like them, I'll feel accepted. But you leave your man at home feeling rejected, or you leave your kids at home feeling rejected, right? My opinion. Y'all might agree with it, y'all might not agree with it, but that's where I feel like the disrespect between Black men and Black women came from. I don't feel like the struggle brought about the disrespect. I feel like the integration brought around the disrespect, because when we were slaves and we were struggling and we had to fight for our lives, we still was together. We was holding each other down, but there was no competition. We wasn't competing against each other. Once we integrated with these people who did not like us, competition came into play. We wasn't living in our world no more. We wasn't living in our reality. We was living in somebody else's reality, trying to compete. They made us compete with each other. We supposed to be loving each other. They made us compete with each other, compete with our own women and men, just to try to survive and make it in this world. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I want to hear from some people. So, if anybody in the comment section want to join in, matter of fact, if you want to call and if you want to type, I want to talk to you. If you want to If you want to come on the live, send me a private message and I'll bring you on the live. If you want to call in, I'll tell you the telephone number. Matter of fact, let me tell you the telephone number right now. Y'all can call in. For the people that's on Instagram too, if y'all want to call in, y'all can call in. The telephone number is, let's see, what's the number? 929-395-0587. Write that in the comment section for me, please. 929-395-0587. Y'all can call in if y'all want to call in. Wherever y'all at, I'm gonna bring y'all on. We could call. You could tell me your opinion. You could tell me how you feel. I'm gonna go through these comments real quick and see what I see. Let's see. Let's go up to the top. Peace and blessings. Let's see. Somebody wrote this. Who wrote this? Smith, I'm standing behind my black men no matter what, because I know why they're in these situations. Nothing will make me turn my back on them ever. And that's a bold statement. And it takes some type of nuts to say that, because it's true. And you can either look at this picture from the bigger picture, or you can look at it selfishly and just worry about you getting ahead. But if you just worry about you getting ahead, that's the competition that I just spoke about. Look at the bigger picture. Me staying and loving my sisters and loving the people that look just like me is selfless. I'm helping out. Kids are seeing a black man and a black woman together. That looks good to them. They're happy. They got a business. They making things happen. That looks good to them. In their head, they don't have to jump through all these different loopholes just to make it. And I'm also showing loyalty. A lot of y'all want loyalty in relationships, but jump ship soon as shit don't go the way you want it to go. Soon as don't go the way you want it to go. I forgot I got these buttons. So that's a bold statement. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's see. Okay, boom, here go another comment. Chantel saying, I think a feminine woman that's in tune with herself and loves unconditionally and wants the same, none of that materialistic stuff matters. I want to feel protected and secure as a woman for sure, but it's definitely deeper than what a man can bring. I can agree with that, but I also would say I'm not a woman, so I can't speak for a woman. I definitely want a woman to come on the show and talk if she can. I can't speak for a woman, but from what I found out in my research and me dealing with women, a woman needs to feel protected and secure in order for her to stay around. If she don't feel like she got no security, if she don't feel like she got no protection, she's not all the way there. She's not. And I feel like this is one of the reasons why we get so much disrespect from black women, is because we just out here playing fucking games. Black men are just out here playing games. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say black men is out here just playing games, I'm a black man, right? I've been in these streets. I know what black men do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man. And I had my times of playing games. I probably still might be playing some games if I take a closer look into my life. But I also know business got to get done. All these rich athletes, all these rich celebrities, all these black men in power who have money, who can change things. Why we don't have no schools? Why we don't have no real businesses and jobs? Why our people are still struggling? Remember, this is a whole picture. This ain't just about me, you, and our single relationship. What me and you do affects every other black relationship out there. That's what we do not realize. We are mirrors and images of each other. So when our women sit home and watch reality shows all day long, they don't realize that they take that shit and put it into their relationship. Now they basing their relationship off of what they just watched on Atlanta's Housewives. And if they ain't getting what they just got in Atlanta's Housewives, it sometimes create a ripple effect in their relationship, and they felt unsatisfied. They don't understand that. So everything you do, even if it's just your single relationship, is really bigger than that. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like black men are just out here playing. Yeah, we hustlers. Yeah, we gangsters. Yeah, we athletes. Yeah, we rappers. But we take all the money and go give it right back to the white man. We don't got no land. We don't got no jobs. We can't provide no jobs for our women. We can't provide no land, no homes, no nothing for our women. So yeah, they don't fucking respect. Yeah, they don't respect us. I gotta keep remembering to hit that button. Yeah, they don't respect us. We gotta give them something to respect. We're not giving them nothing to respect. I'm pretty sure as a black man, if you showed up to that black woman that you tried to talk to, and you showed her And it ain't about material, but it's about what you can provide at the end of the day. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want no girl with just a fat ass who don't cook and don't clean, but her ass is fat. I mean, her is fat. I'm pretty sure a black man does not want a woman who just got a big old and can't cook and clean. No, she needs substance, right? You want her to be able to calm you down when you're angry. You want her to be able to calm that beast down. You want her to be able to love you, to make you feel like you at home. You want her to be able to cook. You want her to wash your clothes. You want her to do all this stuff. But what you providing besides money, if you got that? You ain't giving her no land. You're not making sure that she ain't got to work a day in her life. You ain't giving her, if she do want to work, you ain't providing jobs. The white man is providing jobs. White man is providing jobs, welfare, housing, scholarships. He's beating us. And it's not like we can't do it. We don't care to do it because we still playing. We still playing. We still playing. Let's see another comment. Ty said, I don't think we respect each other. Ty Money, touched by Ty. I don't think we respect each other. And that's a fact. We don't respect each other. Another comment. People don't know what love is nowadays. They haven't experienced love, and what they think love is ain't love. That's a fact. That's a fact. These is facts. You know what I'm saying? So we really got to understand that we in this together. And what we do reflects on others' relationship as well. Now let's get to the real question. Would you or have you date outside your race? Do you think it was offensive? Did you care? Or did you think it was one of the best things you ever done in your life? You know what I'm saying? Knowing what you know, knowing the history, knowing how your people was treated, how your people was done. Did you add any of that into consideration with choosing to be with somebody that is not of the same race as you? Mind you, this is not I'm not being racist on here, y'all. I'm not being disrespectful to anybody's culture, to anybody's people. I'm just having an open conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going with this conversation. Chantel said, we don't care to build jobs because we used to being taken care of. And that's a big problem. We pacify. I made an analogy the other day. You know how you go to the zoo and you see lions? Yeah, it looked like a lion, but that ain't a lion. That's not a lion when you go to the zoo. It looks like a lion. It got the big old mane and everything. It looks like a lion, but it's not a lion. You know why? Because they took that lion from the wild when it was a cub. Or his mother had him in the zoo. So he never really got to experience what being a lion is like out in that jungle. He never really had to hunt. He never really had to really be a lion and really get tested through nature, through rites of passage and become a lion. You know what I'm saying? He grew up in the zoo where they feed him through a bottle. That's how black people is right now. We pacify, we bottle fed, we comfortable with these bull crap jobs. We comfortable with welfare, we comfortable with food stamps. I believe they should cut food stamps. I believe they should cut welfare, they should cut food stamps. I believe that no black person should be on food stamps and welfare unless they are disabled. And I say that because it makes you lazy. It makes you lazy. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to work for nothing now because you know you got $300 in food stamps coming in every month. All you got to do is have kids, keep having more kids, and the benefits will last. And as long as you keep popping them kids out, it makes you lazy. Food stamps, unless it's an emergency, was the worst thing that we could have got to. Food stamps and welfare. We should have struggled with each other until we got back up. See, what happened in Oklahoma when they bombed us from Black Wall Street, we got scared and we got complacent. We was doing very well. I'm talking about we had lawyers, doctors, everything we had black. It was black on everything. Our Black Wall Street was doing better than their Wall Street. Our stock market, our numbers was doing so much better than their numbers. They came and bombed us like, oh, hell no. How these people came out of slavery and making all this money, millionaires. You had the most black millionaires in the world at that time. But once they bombed us, we got scared and we conformed and we gave into their camps. We went to their schools. We went to their churches. We were supposed to keep fighting. Nobody's fighting no more. We complacent. We got these little jobs. All it take right now for us to get back on top is for everybody to stop going to work. It's for everybody to stop going to work. If everybody stopped going to their corporate jobs, their McDonald's, their Chick-fil-A, their all these stupid jobs, the whole system will crash because they use us to build this country. They use us to do this dirty work. So if we stop going to their jobs, the whole system will crash. But we don't want to hear that. We need our check next week, right? We got to get the new Jordans next week. We got to get the new 2K. We got to get the new eyelashes. We got to get the new wigs. We got to go to the club. We don't want to hear that, oh, I don't go to work. What you talking about? You talking crazy. You don't want to hear that. You comfortable. You pacify. You bottle fed. You government baby. This pandemic, what this pandemic taught me is separate the sheep from the wolves. A lot of people said, F that vaccine, F that job. I'm going to start my own business. And they did it. And they did it. And they happy because they got the time and the freedom now to work on their own business and their own passion. And they making money. They doing what they want to do. But they would have never did that if they didn't get their back pushed against the wall. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that comment. All right, let me read some more of these comments. All right, here we go. Somebody said, dark light energy, black man and black woman is a powerful dynamic. Exactly. If the black man and black woman valued and loved and respect each other, we would have the whole planet back right now. Matter of fact, okay, let's get back to the black woman because y'all really don't know who the black woman is. I think the black woman don't really know who she is. It's only a few black women out there who really know who she is. Black men, I don't think y'all really know who this sister is. This is you came out of this woman. You came out of her womb. You came out of her womb. You don't know who this woman is. Ain't no woman ever come from a man rib. Ever. Ever. In history, in life, in existence, a woman never came from a man rib. The black woman is so powerful. It's so powerful, but it takes the man to ignite that fire in her, to ignite that power that's in her. It takes a man to do it. She has the lock. We got the key. She has the portal. We got the key to go in and turn the key and turn it on and activate it. But she don't know who she is, and we don't know who she is because we are caught up playing this illusion, caught up playing this game of I'm better than you, or my car bigger than yours, or my house bigger than yours, or I got more money than you. We don't really know who the black woman is. The black woman is God. She birthed every race on this planet besides the race that was made in a laboratory. But that's another conversation. That race that was made in the labs does not have a soul. No disrespect to anybody. I'm just being real. Right? But she is God. And once she understands that, it's not an ego thing. It's not an ego thing like, I'm God, I'm better than you, I control everything. No, it's not that. She is the mother of all civilization. Through her, okay, black men, let me put it this way. Black men at one point knew that if they kept a black woman happy and exalted her and put her on a pedestal, that they pretty much will be protected always. Really, the black woman is our protector. And we think we protecting them because she allow us to. But really, she's the protection. She can get through any door 10 times quicker than we can. We just the muscle. We just the ones walking around looking like we big, bad, and tough. Let me see you open your legs and have a baby since you big, bad, and tough. Let me see a man. Let me see a man spread his legs open and have a baby. The black woman was so strong, she was breastfeeding her children through slavery and white people children. This is one of the strongest beings ever to exist on the planet. Even if this black woman gets attitude, even if she has a bad day, at some point we got to find a way to make it right, because this is where your power comes from. I know a lot of black men don't want to hear that, but you spend your whole life trying to get back into the same wound that you came out of. You spend your whole life trying to get back into them same pants that you came out of. Well, not the same pants, because that's your mother. That would be nasty. But you get what I'm saying. You spend your whole life trying to get back into this woman pants that you came out of. You think she ain't powerful? You think she ain't got the power? You think she ain't got the juice? She really don't need you, to be honest. but we was there to make it a lot easier. We knew that if we protected them, that we would have more protection in the whole universe. In the whole universe. That's who the black woman is. For y'all who didn't know that. So the more our women, and the Matrix knows this, the government knows this, every other race knows this. Matter of fact, let's put this as a topic. Do any other race do any other women in a different race disrespect their men like how black women disrespect their men? Indian women do not disrespect their men like how black women disrespect their men. Chinese women do not disrespect their men like how black women disrespect black men. White women don't disrespect white men the way black women disrespect black men. But I get it. They have a bigger chip on their shoulder. They've been through a lot. Their children were taken from them. They were raped. They were abused. I get it. I know where the disrespect is coming from. But that does not mean the disrespect should still go on. That disrespect that the black woman is carrying is not our disrespect. It's all the pain and trauma she had to experience growing up in America. It's pain and trauma passed down from her ancestry, from her grandmother's 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 grandmother. All that shit is still in her blood. She hasn't found a proper way to heal that pain and trauma. And we supposed to help her heal that pain and trauma. But no, all the men is doing is just trying to get into their pants. So I know where the pain and trauma is coming from. I know where the disrespect is coming from. Do I have to deal with that shit? Hell no, I don't have to deal with it. But it needs to be known so it can be rectified. If she doesn't know that's where her pain and trauma is coming from, if the man doesn't know where that pain and trauma is coming from, then the pain and trauma will always keep getting recycled, and you'll have it's called a generational curse. You'll have all the generational curses keep going on from family to family. This family grew up without a father in the household because the mother and father was fighting. The child was left without a father. Now, when that child have a family, the same thing's going to happen. Now, with that child's family, that cycle is going to keep happening until we understand where the pain and the trauma and the disrespect is coming from. We got to understand that. Okay? But still, to this day, every other race, every other woman in each race, they don't disrespect their man like how black women disrespect their man. They don't. I watched it. I seen it. I watched documentaries. I watch women. Sometimes I just go outside and just look and just see how other races move. I see it. That's like, yo, the women in. Okay, so I'm from New York. Obviously, some of y'all know that. Some of y'all don't. I just was in New York recently. When the last place I left New York, when I lived there, I was in South Jamaica, Queens. It's a rough neighborhood. You go to this neighborhood, it looks rough. It looked like ain't shit going on over there. Ain't going on in this neighborhood. I keep forgetting to press the beat button. It's rough. It's a rough neighborhood, right? And the parks was just bad. Everything in this neighborhood was bad. So now they're gentrifying the neighborhood. And I left in 2013. I just recently went back to New York. We in 2021. I went back to the same neighborhood because my friend lived there. You know what I'm saying? I went back to the same exact neighborhood. You hardly see any black people there. They moving all the black people out. They raise the rent. There's nothing but Indians. You see Indians everywhere. Mind you, before the Indians came, you couldn't even walk down this block. It was certain blocks in this neighborhood you cannot walk down because it was so dangerous. But now you walk down these blocks, you see nothing but Indians walking with their kids. They got grass. It's grass. I'm like, damn, I never seen this much grass in Southside. It's grass. The school done got changed because the people know to work together. The Indians know to work together. They got meetings. They going to the meetings every week. The women respecting the men. They raising the children. They in the household while the men is going out doing. The people are making the community better. Look at our communities. We disrespect each other so much that we don't see how much it affect our community, how much it affect our household, how much it affect our children, how much it affect our environment. We disrespect each other so much, we don't even realize how much it affects our environment. We don't even realize. So the whole neighborhood is a whole total different neighborhood. And the women, you should see the women. The women look at their men like they getting shit done because they are. The women treat their men like they getting shit done because they are. When that man come home, he got a plate of food. His children is running up to him. They praying. They on the mat praying and shit. They outside in the park praying. I'm like, yo, I never seen this in Southside before. Where our shit at like this? How come when you go to a black neighborhood, all you see is rims and cars and stupid shit? It's rough and the neighborhoods look messed up. You can't blame the government on that. What we doing about it? We ain't going to these meetings. We ain't got a community meeting like, yo, we need to do this in the neighborhood. We need to do that. With our crime watch, we not doing nothing because we too busy in competition with each other. So when the Indians come to town, ain't no competition. They have a goal. They know what they need to do. They know why they came here. When the Chinese come to town, ain't no competition. They know what they need to do. They know why they came here. When black people in town, we trying to be better than everybody. There's no unity. Nobody's working together. Same thing that goes on in our household. There's no unity. Nobody's working together. The man got to pay all the bills. The woman can't chip in on the bills. The fuck? Mind you, I don't mind paying all the bills. If I know you taking care of these kids, you knocking out this work, you helping them with their schoolwork, you doing whatever you need to do as a mother, as a woman, you making sure I'm feeling loved. Every time I come home, I'm just happy to be home. Baby girl, you ain't gotta pay for nothing. The fuck? I'm going to get this bag. That's not how our women are today. Our women just want to turn up and party and twerk and bad bitches this, and our men just want to get sneakers and video games. I never seen so much lazy black men in my life. I never seen so much bad, confused black women in my life. This is a sad era we living in. I wish I was born in the 60s and the 70s because those people had morals. They lived by a certain code. They operated by a certain code. Our grandparents, I'm 31 right now. I used to hate when my grandmother came over because she used to always be on some discipline shit. My grandmother, I love my grandmother, but I used to hate when she come over because she was not playing. You had to sit a certain way. You couldn't drink your juice until you finished your food. You had to dress a certain way. You had to wear your shirt. I'm like, dang, man, they get on my nerves. But now that I'm 31 years old, I understand why she was like that. Stop that. I understand why she was like that. I understand the morals that she was taught, the structure on how she was raised, and why is that so necessary. Right now, you got parents who want to be their child friend. You're supposed to be raising that child to be better than you. You're trying to be his friend. Okay, so this is the disrespect. We got disrespect from, in my opinion, integrating with people that were nothing like us and trying to fit into their system. That brought on the competition, that brought on the disrespect, that brought on a lack in our households, and we're still living with that same virus today. We have to detox that virus. So in order for us to detox that virus, we have to get out their systems, we have to get out their jobs, we have to start loving ourselves and healing and working on our childhood traumas. We have to start loving our women and respecting our women the same way we want a man to respect our mothers and daughters. We have to do that. That's the only way you're going to reverse and get this virus up out of our communities, because no other race is doing that shit. You go to every other race neighborhood, their neighborhood is clean, it's thriving, it looks like you want to live there. Hold on, I think we got a caller. What's up, brother? You can hear me? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see how we do this. You can hear me? Oh, it hung up. We got a caller. Let me call him back. Oh shit, we got a caller. Y'all can hear that ringing? If y'all can hear the wrong phone ringing, press 1. I'm hype. I'm like a little candy stuff. What's up, bro? You can hear me? Can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear this man online? Can y'all hear him? Press 1 in the comment section if y'all can hear him. Oh shit. Hold on one second. They saying they can't hear you. I gotta try to make it so they can hear you because I want them to hear what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. Mode music only. You know why? I probably got it in music. What's that? Phone. We're gonna figure that shit out later. But they can't hear you, but it's all good. But yeah, I appreciate you. So what I'm gonna do is go if you on Facebook. Or you on Instagram, go on Facebook and you can join us live on my Facebook page and I could bring you in and you could talk exactly on the video. I bet. Damn, I thought y'all could hear him. I don't know why. You supposed to be able to hear him. I could hear him through the headphones, but y'all supposed to be able to hear him. But yeah, if you want to come in, you can send me a private chat or you could say send me in or something like that. I'm still figuring this shit out. So y'all gotta bear with me. But okay, let me look at some of these comments again. I'm looking at some of these comments, y'all. So, okay, generational curses. I feel like I'm healing my parents' childhood traumas. Who said that? Dark light skin energy said, I feel like I'm healing my parents' childhood traumas. Facts. They pass down to you. Okay, boom. Speedy here. Okay, Speedy, try to send me a private message. Is there a way you can send me a message, I think? I don't know how, but it's a way you can send me a message. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Oh, matter of fact, if y'all want to come in, invite guests. Boom. Copy. All right, if y'all want to come in, here go the link. Here go the link if y'all want to come in. Boom. Anybody that want to come in on the show. All right. Let me take the chat overlay off. You can put it back on. So yeah, for everybody that's just tuning in, this is a segment on do black women and black men respect each other? And if they don't, why not? Why do you get offended when you see a black man dating a white woman or a black woman dating a white man? I need to ask myself this question. Do I get offended when I see a black man dating a white woman? Honestly, if I answer this question, I don't get offended, but it rubs me the wrong way. It rubs me the wrong way only because I know the history behind what has been done to our people. And just because you a human and we're all humans, love is love. No, the fuck it's not. Okay, I got a question. No, it's not. You know why? Because lions are lions and tigers and hyenas are goddamn hyenas. They all share the same space. Well, tigers ain't with them, but lions and hyenas are definitely in the same space. They know which line not to cross. You ain't gonna never see a goddamn hyena mingling and hanging and chilling and playing with a lion unless they was domesticated and grew up in a zoo in a cage somewhere. You get what I'm saying? It's always gonna cause a problem. It's always going to cause a problem. Yeah, y'all might love each other. Love is cool. I'm all for cool, but some things are just not supposed to be done. Some things are not supposed to be mixed. Water and oil are not supposed to be mixed. You get what I'm saying? I love you, but I can't breed with you. I can't give you a seed. I love you as a person, as a being. You have a good heart, but I cannot be with you. That will destroy my legacy. That will not even my legacy, my lineage. That would destroy my people and everything that they've been through and what they fought for and what they had to go through. I cannot do that. Other people do that. That's their business. I think that shit is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's my opinion. I think that shit is wrong. Because when it's on the other hand, see, y'all, people feel some type of way when they hear a black person say that shit. When a black man or a black woman say, oh, you're not supposed to date outside your race, they get offended. But 90 years ago, when white people were saying that shit, everybody was like, yeah, kill them niggers. And everybody was with it. They was mobbing up, trying to kill us. Now, when we flip that shit around because y'all want our DNA and y'all want our genes and y'all want our children, y'all want your children to be pretty with mixed features. I don't fuck about no pretty shit. I don't care about no pretty shit. Y'all having babies with black people because y'all want mixed features. Did y'all click the link? Somebody click that link and see if it worked. I put the link in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I don't see the link. Let me post it again. Boom. I just posted the link again. Oh, the link is getting posted on YouTube. Damn. Okay, let me see if I can send you. Let me see if I can send it to you directly. I'm still figuring this thing out, y'all, so bear with me. Okay. He said he don't see the link. I'm trying to see how I could click on your name and send you the link directly. Okay. I'm gonna have to play with this shit some more. They should have it so you could just. Okay, you know what? Check it out like this. What's your phone number? I'm gonna text it to you. I'm gonna text you the link right now. I'm gonna text you the link. Here we go. Because I need different views and opinion. I really need a woman to come on here too. I want to hear a woman perspective. I want to hear what a woman gotta say. A black woman. I want to hear what she gotta say about dating outside the race and why she feels like she wants to date outside the race. Okay, boom. Speedy just text me. Bam, I got it. All right, I just sent you the link. Boom. There go the link. Now you can join. I want a black woman who's dated outside her race to come on and tell me what made her feel like. Was it something in your childhood? Did you go to an all-white school? Did you listen to the Backstreet Boys growing up? Like, what made it that you just more attracted? And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. Okay, boom, my man Speedy on here. About to bring you in.
Yo, peace, God,
Speedy,
peace.
what's going on?
What's good, bro? Yo, genius, bro. Different level of intellect. I think God's talk is one of the most necessary things on this planet at this current moment, my brother. Way to go. Way to go.
Appreciate that.
Hold up, bro.
So boom, what you were saying on the phone, because we had got disconnected. Well, I was trying to bring you in, but we couldn't do it that way.
Bro, you made so many eye-opening points. Like I was saying earlier, that I didn't even want to call you because your flow in your conversation was brilliant, bro. And I'm honored. I'm honored to learn from you. So the first thing I wanted to tackle on with you, I got a couple notes. I'm not gonna try to stay too long because I definitely want to hear a woman's perspective on all this as well. But that MLK integration topic that you mentioned, bro, I thought that was brilliant, man. Like how, like you said, it was funded by the Rothschilds, and that was like the reimmersion of confusion and breaking down our people once again, right? Because one thing I wanted to mention, because I never had this conversation before. I never really thought about this. I prefer our women as well, but there was a time where I was like, messing around with white women and Asian women as well. But I do understand how pivotal it is, because I wanted to mention to you the biracial kid complex, right? Like biracial kids love like rappers like J. Cole and Logic and other biracial individuals, and there's always seems to be like some weird inferiority complex where like biracial kids won't feel accepted from their white counterparts, and won't feel accepted from their black counterparts as well, because of the historical context of what you was talking about, right?
Exactly.
And I think that's interesting, because where your stance comes from about being strong, like I agree with you as well. I wanna have children with a beautiful black goddess, and build a lineage of our bloodline so we could bridge the gap, So I thought that was cool. But also there always seems to be like biracial kids, they feel incomplete and void for some reason. You know what I mean? I think you brought it back to the Akashic records, where it's like in the blood lineage, there's so much historical context embedded into the DNA that it makes them feel, and they can't even understand why they feel that way. And I think you hit the nail on the head. I also wanted to tell you, bro, I commend you on talking about everyone quitting their jobs, right? Everybody, like one of my mentors too, alongside you, my brother, his name is Papa Duck. He talks about that. Damn, I just went.
Quitting their jobs, Papa Duck
quitting their jobs, like how, oh, for example, like it's an illusion of choice. Like we elect presidents based upon the preface of the people that they give us, the very limited options that they give us. So it's an illusion, a perception of having a freedom of choice, right? And quitting our jobs will force us to have to come together, right? That anything that we do as a collective is going to cause an uproar and an oceanic effect of success, right? So I thought that was brilliant what you talked about, everybody quitting their jobs, bro, because we have no choice but to fill out that 1099 form and come together and uplift each other. And for anybody that's trying to do that, I have an opportunity to do that as well. Feel free to reach out to me at Tony Malo Music, TonyMalomuzik, or hit me up on Facebook, Anthony Maldonado. I do financial education, but I just wanted to say that was brilliant, bro. And I wanted to talk about the reason why, the metaphysical reason why you tapped into it too, bro, is the indoctrination of ego. Why blacks disrespect black men, disrespect black women, and vice versa. It's all the indoctrination of the ego, the hyper dopamine effect of social media, and women looking to get more likes and looking for a man that has more currency because they can fix whatever money could fix at that current domain, as opposed to building empires together because of ego. And ego, the conception of ego was from the industry, the corporation of the Americas, the capitalistic society, right? Like the machine is making the ego because the machine is watching everything we talk about and analyzing the study of the human analytics. So it can give, like, for example, like everybody know in this chat, feel free to chime in. If you're talking about something in front of your phone, doesn't Facebook start to show you those items?
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
So we foreshadow our reality by
sometimes you could think about something and it show up like, what the fuck?
That's the wild shit, bro. I did that. That shit happened to me today. I'm sorry for cursing, bro. That happened.
Oh yeah, I got the beat button.
Got you, bro. Thinking about something today, like even the synchronicity of the status I wrote a little bit earlier, that I appreciate, all the love you showed to me too, bro. Like you like my status about the conception of money and how we do all these malicious, vicious things to each other to get this dollar. But at the same time, if all we did was, for example, quit our jobs and put our backs against the wall to have to love thy neighbor, love thyself, and realize that we can supersede the industry being the corporation of America, then we would be victorious without a shadow of a